Hey guys, Tony George, DocSports.com. You know what it is on Tuesday later in the day. That is the Week 7 NFL line report. These are initial reactions from me. Some serious, some sarcastic, some anger-ridden, some bitterness involved from last week's effort, which was not good in the NFL. I tell it like it is. Great in college, killing it in college. NFL, we got some rebounding to do this week, like some totals this week. But these are my initial reactions to the opening lines in the NFL, candid and raw, just me and you sitting around, sports bar, having a beer, shooting the breeze about this week's upcoming games. Just initial thoughts. No hardcore handicapping's been done. I have made a couple wagers early in the week already, living out here in Las Vegas. But nonetheless, these are my initial reactions. These aren't free picks. Maybe a few leans here and there. Just the way I'm looking at them before we get down to the meat and potatoes of what's going on in the NFL. Be sure and get over to DocSports.com. Check out all the free offerings we have during the week and weekend. Plenty of free stuff. 96% of it or better. The stuff over there is free. We get a free $60 if you click the link below. If you've never been a member, you can use that for college football, which has been profitable 6 weekends in a row on Saturday. And, of course, unbeaten in top plays and a big, huge one again this weekend. And catch me on the rebound in the NFL this week. You will not be disappointed. There's some good angles here this week. So let's get to it. That's why you're here, right? Thursday night, my beloved Kansas City Chiefs open up as a 4.5-point favorite on the road at Mile High against the Broncos off a 16-0 win over the unpredictable and completely can't figure them out Tennessee Titans, and now they're down to 3, total 49. Mahomes, not 100%. Defense, a sieve to the end zone. The most disturbing thing about this game is Lindsey, the running back for Denver, who's a good one, is going to have a field day against Kansas City's defense. So they're going to need trade punches. Kansas City off back-to-back losses. Super Bowl favorite for a lot of the year. Them in New England. Must-win game for Kansas City. You know what happens in must-win games? Might play them on the money line, but I wouldn't lay 3. I don't know. 49 seems a little high. Is that right? Yeah. Arizona, New York Giants. You're going to want to check the injury report in this one because New York is still beat up on offense with all their key players out. Arizona off a win, albeit, Bryant missed an extra point, which gave them the win. Otherwise, they'd have been in overtime against Atlanta. But Arizona's putting up points, and they will put up points against New York. I'm wondering if New York could put up points against them with a less than full roster. Total in that game's 50, so they're expecting some points. Hello. Houston at Indianapolis, 2 teams that just beat Kansas City. Colts opened up 2.5, now down to -1. Houston's had the luxury of playing 2 teams that play little defense lately. Trust me, the Colts are going to play some defense in this one. This is a different animal for them. Totals at 47.5. Might be high. Early lean Colts. Early lean. Take a second look at that. Miami, Buffalo. Buffalo -17. Miami managed to put up 16 points against one of the worst defenses in the NFL last week. And the Washington Redskins are not going to put up that many against Buffalo, I can tell you that. Do I want to lay 17 with the Buffalo Bills at any point in time, anywhere in the last 20 years, unless Jim Kelly's playing quarterback? No. But they will beat Miami in that game. Total is 41. Minnesota, Detroit. Boy, did Detroit get screwed on Monday night. Oh! And I had the Packers, and I still felt bad for them. They went from first in the division with a win to last in the division with a loss. Bad play calls in that one. But that being said, Minnesota, very impressive win over a good Philadelphia team. Very impressive win. I didn't think they had it in them. I was ready to write them off. I took Philly against some +3 last week. Cousins plays playing better, hitting targets, targeting his receivers. They're running the ball good. Detroit could easily be 4-0 going into last night. Easily. Did everything to beat Kansas City on the scoreboard. Lost in overtime tied Arizona. Chargers gave them the game like Chargers give everybody the game. That is a -1 to a pick'em. Total 49. Total 44. Tough call there. Oakland, Green Bay laying 6, total 46.5. How's Green Bay going to stop Oakland's running game? Oakland has a good offensive line. They have a good running game. They have a very capable quarterback. And they were gifted a game last night. Aaron Rodgers can drop dimes anywhere with anybody on the planet. I have no argument with that. Check the health of his wide receiver unit before you start laying 6 with him in this game. Jacksonville, Cincinnati. Jacksonville laying 3 to 3.5, total 43.5. Cincinnati, I feel bad for Taylor, their new head coach. Ex-Nebraska quarterback, like the kid, good coordinator. Got handed a big flaming turd when he took over this team. Jacksonville off a defensive struggle. Cincinnati will struggle to score against them. To get that hook off that, I'd probably lay Jacks there. LA Rams, Atlanta. LA Rams, we found out, just have not done anything since the Super Bowl. Ever since Bill Belichick gave you the remedy, since the Super Bowl, Goff has thrown 7 TD passes and 8 picks. They going to point some. I mean, if you're going to lay points against anybody, it's going to be against Atlanta because they're terrible. Dan Quinn, he loses this one. He may be the first guy to lose a job during the season after Gruden from Washington, which was a foregone conclusion. But he's next in line because they're playing terrible. Rams, I don't think they trade punches with anybody. Never thought I'd say that. Don't think they can. Total 52.5, I take the over. San Francisco laying 10 at Washington, want nothing to do with it. Total 42. How's Washington going to score? 9.5, 10. If you want to get on San Francisco, get on right now. There's still some 9.5s out there. That's the only way to look in that game, period. 1-point win over Miami. Who cares? Chargers, Tennessee laying 2 to the Chargers. I can't figure them out. Total 39.5. Is Tennessee's offense good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad? Chargers, just bad in everything. Unmotivated. Have talent, not utilizing it. Stupid mistakes, turnovers, penalties. Absolutely suck at home. Got beat by a 4th-string quarterback on Sunday night. Badly. Gave up big plays. Tennessee has no offense. Their defense is decent, but stay away game totally. Both teams are completely unpredictable. Completely unpredictable. New Orleans, Chicago. Lowest total on the board at 38.5 for good reason. 2 good defenses going at it. I think this might be the week New Orleans finally loses. They're 4-0 without Breeze. Bridgewater's played spectacular. Their defense is off the chart. Chicago, little rest time. Their defense is going to want to take it out on somebody because Oakland rammed it down their throat like a hot knife on butter all day long in London. And their offense looked absolutely pathetic again, even with Daniels at the controls. And they're better with Chase Daniel playing quarterback than they are Trubisky. I don't care what anybody says. Trubisky's terrible. You get him past 10 or 15 scripted plays, he doesn't know what to do. Looks like he can't read a defense, and he can't check off and call right plays at the line. And he doesn't go through his progressions very well at all when he's looking at receivers. Do you want to lay 3 with him? New Orleans off a couple of brutal, tough defensive games here. Maybe the week it catches up with them. Philadelphia, Dallas. Dallas laying 3, wrong team favored. Period. 48.5. I'm down on Dallas. Cost me a huge teaser last weekend. They're not playing well for Garrett. They're not responding. If you need to look at, if you got Cooper out at wide receiver and Cobb out and those two left tackles out, Philadelphia will rail them. Keep your eye on the injury report in that game. And by the way, Philadelphia's secondary is beat up a little bit too. So cause for concern in that one. Monday Night Football, another dud. How are the Jets getting on primetime games? Because they got, what, Bell at running back? Is that where they gave them all these primetime games? What? The Jets? What is it? San Francisco, New England laying 10. 9.5 to 10. 9.5, 2 spots. 10 at 3 others. 10 at 4. 10 at 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 books have them 9.5 and 3 of them have them at 10. Total 42. Well, they're better with Darnold at quarterback. New England's on the road. Double digits. Looked terrible last game New England did. They ain't all that. Kansas City ain't all that. AFC's wide open. Big game for New England. Kind of get their footing back underneath of them. Didn't look too good last week. For a half, they looked terrible. Brady's age is catching up with him. I don't know. I'm not laying 10 with anybody. Maybe a same game teaser, tease them down, tease the total up, take it under. Well, anyway, that's the line report for this week. Initial reactions. We'll have plays up on Thursday at 5 o'clock, along with my Red Hot College plays, and we'll turn it around next week in the NFL and continue just to torch the book's ass when it comes to college football. Be sure and get over to Docs and join me. You can join me for free. Daily packages are $30. Have a 4-pack each day, if not more games on it. That's $30 each. You can get a free $60 from us, and we'll back up those packages with a pure profit guarantee, and we'll give you the money to do it. How about that? DocSports.com.